Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the monster Carol from The Walking Dead. So today we have a rank 5 level 150. This is going to be a part 2 review, and this is basically a rank 5 maxed out Carol, so you guys will see everything about this mythic monster and whether or not it's actually worth maxing out. But anyways, I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alright guys, I do want to give a huge shout out to Bunky for letting me borrow accounts, and she went ahead and maxed out this mythic monster. So just to say, we have a rank 5 level 150 Carol here. I already did a rank 1 or rank 0 review. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure to do that before this. But yeah, we have it at rank 5, so now we have access to Anticipation, Immune to Blind, Stamina Leak, and Area Vulnerable. The best traits out of all these 5 would have to be the Area Vulnerable, Anticipation, and probably Survivor trait. Other than that, I would say the other ones I'm not really a huge fan of, especially Stamina Leak. I don't think that does much, honestly. They can always recover it with stamina regen, you know, relics and stuff like that exists. Immune to Blind, it comes in handy in some cases, most of the time not really. Maybe against Shadow Yuna's status caster, and that's about it, honestly. And some other stuff, obviously. But if you remember correctly, her stats are pretty good. Overall, like everything, it is just so good. Look at that, 16,515 speed. She is not anywhere close to being as good as Maggie, but she is still pretty good as a supporter. So she has some interesting skill sets. So she should say we have PR from one enemy, vulnerability to everybody, and then gives one extra turn to itself. And then we also have a remove all negative side effects from all allies, applies weakness, light weakness, and fire. And then we also have a guard down on blinds everybody. We also have an extra turn to one ally, gives stamina regen to that ally. And then we also have a AoE total blind. We have a blind that's single target, guard down AoE, positive status effect block to all enemies. I feel like some players will probably run that one. But other than that, not much else, honestly. She does have 2 extra turn skills, which is actually pretty good, I would say. Just be careful of the anticipation monsters, honestly. And she does have this light weakness and fire weakness, everybody, that comes with AoE and ER. You know, pair it up with, you know, Serpentix, Cupid, those monsters. They can take advantage of it. In terms of amulet, what I would recommend doing is, what you could do is maybe do Tanny amulet, and then for this one you could go with something that deals damage, and vice versa. As always, you can go with something that either heals you or does something different here, and then here you can go with, for example, something that regenerates your stamina, something like this. But I like this more. Let me see. Anthleon amulet, I would say, and we're gonna keep Slumster Trap there. In terms of talent here, you could probably do brain talent, maybe. I would say, sure. Actually, yeah, I would say so. I'm gonna keep that, okay? That brain talent's actually pretty good. Now, what I would recommend doing is making this monster as fast as possible. So give it triple speed, that's like the best thing to do. Her element's actually pretty good for this current meta. So what we're gonna do is pair it up with Serpentix, or you could do Cupid again, like I said. Cupid also works. I think I'll probably run it with like a tank or something on the side. So I'll keep that team speed there. You know what? I'm gonna keep all 3 team speeds. Okay, I'm gonna have to give Slumster Trap then in that case, and we're gonna have to switch it up for you. Yeah, we're gonna have to do Tanning on you, and then this could be something else. Okay, all good. So, you know, Serpentix could have like triple strength, sure. You know, you can make your attacker really, really strong like that. Okay, that monster's an Anticipator. We're not gonna mess with that. I do want to see what that second player had. Do you have any anticipation monsters on you? You do. You have Galvanus. You do not have any anticipations. I hope you don't. Sometime it changes up, so let's hope we didn't get catfished here. Oh, okay, we're good. So here's what we're gonna do. I definitely will take the first turn. So I did get hit with Drown, but it's just Drown. So you could do PER. Vulnerability comes with it, so that also gives you an extra turn, which is pretty sweet. And another sweet thing is, after doing that, one use of Tyrant's idea is going to kick in, which is very sweet. And now you can do either weaknesses, or you can turn transfer here, which is very sweet. So as long as you don't have any anticipation monsters in the enemy team stopping you, or another thing would be if you don't have shock on that monster. So we're going to go ahead and do the turn transfer here, and look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take advantage of that, and we're going to just wipe them all off. All 2 of them. The other one's going to die very soon. You do have that revival talent there, but I think you're going to die right here. So will that bring you back as well? I wonder. How would that work? Black Moon? Oh, that would resurrect everybody. Okay, interesting. Alright, alright. It is what it is. And that just eliminated all. You can finally finish it off with either NER to everybody. So we do have a bunch of NERs or negative side effects on ourselves, or we could just deal damage and get rid of the monster without, you know, them taking a turn and messing with us. But overall, that was pretty smooth. I've got to say, this is the top 50. It seems like top 50 PvP guys. I would recommend watching out from, you know, the inspiration monsters, like literally any inspiration monster, unless the base is open. That way, like if the base is open and you don't get hit with shock, let's say, you can always just go ahead and PER that inspiration if it's a status caster. This is what I mean. Look, if this enemy had inspiration, right? If this was Cupid and Cupid had an ancient cloak, what you could do is PER that ancient cloak. That way it doesn't mess with you, and that kicks in as well. And you could do weaknesses if you want. If not, you could just always turn transfer, like I said. Now remember what I said, Shadow Yuna's status caster, total blind, or not total blind, like 50% blind or whatever it is, right? Look, it landed on these two, the minor blinds, but it didn't land on her thanks to her trait. So it does come in handy in some cases, but most of the time you don't really need it, honestly. We're gonna wipe two of you guys, or one of you guys off. Alright, and I do have a Shadow Yuna SN use. There you go. One of them kicked in. You did NER it there. I do want to get rid of your... Oh no, I was gonna get rid of your healer. Okay, well you're gonna heal now. Oh, you didn't heal. I do have poison and bleeding, and I also want to NER. But here's the thing: this total blind could definitely help me right now because this monster has a light hater, abomination hater, basically, and double damage. Yeah, it does have a boost, so we can always just do this. And total blind, now that it kicked in, you know, that's gonna stop Serpentix from attacking us and eliminating us. So see, that does come in handy. I don't want to cycle that. No, I don't want to use this because it's gonna give me an extra turn and I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna do this, apply the weaknesses, and now this monster is gonna take advantage of their weaknesses and basically eliminate them. Pretty sweet, right? So I would say almost all of her skills are really good. You know, I think she's dead. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, she died. But it's okay, we can still win this. I just have to eliminate the main attacker or the main threat. And the last one's going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to auto it, honestly. It's going to be very, very easy. Just like that. Okay, cool. So yeah, the monster overall is pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Maggie though. You know, because the way to stop this monster would be to either, you know, have an anticipation monster in the enemy side. Like for example, you know, the main guy, which is... What's his name? What is that one anticipation monster that everybody runs? Galvanus? That's the name, right? Yeah, everybody runs Galvanus, so be careful of that. That could really stop you. Besides that, probably Shock. Shock. I'm talking about the Torture Shock. That could really stop you. But overall, she's actually pretty good. I would say she's mainly going to be used in maybe like Team Wars for turn transfers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Actually not a bad monster, especially with the brain talent you guys just saw. Pretty good. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this rank 5 Carol review in the comments down below. And do you guys think it's actually worth rank 5? Let me know. Anyways, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monsters News video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.